Hi folks, welcome to another Miss Robbins math video. Today we're beginning Module 2 with Lesson 1. We're going to be talking about multiplying by the power of 10 again. This time we're going to get a little more complex. And we're going to start out today with a little review. 3 times 100. I know I can put that 3 on my place value chart. Multiply it by 100, which is 2 place values, and I'm going to come up with 300. Now, I also know that I can multiply 3 times 1 and then just add these 2 zeros onto my answer. Here I've got 3 times 1,000. Again, 3 times 1 is 3, and I'm going to add 3 zeros to my number and come up with 3,000. Take a minute, pause the video. Write these out on your dry erase board and then come back and check your answers. All right, folks, I hope that wasn't too difficult for you. Down here we have 4 times 10. 4 times 1 is 4. We're going to add 1 0 on. Our answer is 40. Here we have 4 tenths times 10. It's got 1 0. That means we're going to move 1 place value spot with our decimal, giving us a 4. Up here we have 5 times 1,000. Again, 3 zeros. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 zeros is 5,000. Here we have 5 thousandths times 1,000. Again, 3 zeros. We're going to move the decimal point 3 spots. Our answer will be 5. Here we have 32 times 1,000. That is 32 times 1. And then we can take the 3 zeros and add them on, giving us 32,000. Here we have 32 hundredths times 1,000. So this is 3 zeros, so 3 place value jumps. We only have 2 digits, so we'll have to add a 0 on there, giving us 320. Down here, a little more complex, but we can take the 0 off here and the 2 zeros off here. Take 5 times 1 is 5 and add those 3 zeros back on, giving us 5,000. And down here we have 5 hundredths times 100, so that's 2 zeros equals 2 place value jumps, 1, 2, giving us 5 for the answer. All right, folks, go ahead and pause at me again. Go ahead and write these on your dry erase board and then come back and check your answer. All right, 52 times 100. 52 times 1 is 52, plus 2 zeros is 5,200. 5 and 2 tenths times 100. It's going to be 2 place value jumps, so we'll add a 0, making it 520. 45 hundredths times 1,000. That's 3 place value jumps. We only have 2, so we'll add a 0 and make it 450. 32 and 45 hundredths times 1,000. We'll move 3 place value jumps, which we only have 2, so we'll add another 0 there, giving us 35,450. 7 times 100. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 2 zeros is 700. 72 times 100 is 7,200. And 7 and 2 thousandths times 100 is 2 place value jumps, giving us 702 tenths. Nice work, folks. All right, so in today's concept, we're going to take 4 and multiply it by 30. Like we did in our little warm-up there, instead of taking that 0 off, we're just going to call it tens. So 4 times 3 tens is going to be 12 tens, and 12 tens is 120. Okay. Now let's look at the next one. 40 times 30. Well, that's 4 tens times 3 tenths. Again, that is going to be 4 times 3, and 10s times 10s. What that's going to look like is 4 times 3 is 12. 10 times 10 is 100. So this is going to become hundreds. And that's going to equal 1200. Again, if we just take the zeros off and then put the zeros back on and use our known facts, it's the same concept. We're just placing unit names in front of, instead of our zeros. So if we look at this one, 40 times 300. Well, that's 4 10s. Oh my. That's 4 10s times 300s. 4 times 3, and 10s times hundreds. Wow. Okay. Well, 4 times 3 is 12. Now, 10s times hundreds, that's going to be 10 times 100, or 3 zeros, which is going to be 3 zeros is going to be 1,000s. And 12 times thousands is 12,000. Didn't put my kick over there. All right. So let's move on to the next page and take a look at what that has in store for us. Go ahead and pause. Try this one on your own and then jump back on, see how you make out. All right, folks, so that one was 4 thousands times 3 10s, which is 4 times 3 times thousands times tens. That's 1,000 times 10, which is 10,000. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 10,000 is 120,000. Nice work there. So next we're going to, let me skip through here a little bit. Let's do 60 times 500. So I can take the 3 zeros off and say 6 times 5, 10 times 100. Whoop, that's 100. And do something like this. Or I can say 6 10s times 500s, which is 6 times 5, and 10s times hundreds. One's just in word form, one is in digit form. 6 times 5 is 30. 10s times hundreds, that's 3 zeros, times 1,000. 30 times 1,000, that is going to be 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, which is going to give us 30,000. Okay? Next, I want you to take a look at this one. Go ahead and pause the video one more time and try this one on your own. All right, folks, so that one is 6 10s and 5 thousands, which is 6 times 5 times 10s times thousands, which is 10 times 1,000. 6 times 5 is 30. 10s times 1,000s is 10,000. 30 times 10,000, that is 5 zeros. And we've got 5 zeros here. Now, what I really want you to notice is how when we add another 0 in the question, we add a 0 in the answer here. Same basic facts, just the numbers of zeros change. Hint, hint, that may be on your exit ticket today. All right, guys. Next thing I want you to do, I want you to jump on over to your problem set and take a look at problem number 6. Take a look at problem number 6. Go ahead and pause the video, do your RGW and your cubed, and then come on back and we'll get it started together. All right, friends, welcome back. I have read it through twice. Tickets to the baseball game are $20 for an adult, $15 for a student. The school is buying 45 adults and 60 students. How much money will the school spend for the tickets? I think how much money is important. So let's go ahead and think about this. There's going to be 45 adults and it's $20 per adult to attend the game. We can multiply those together. Now the reason I offset it here is because I'm going to pretend to drop off that 0, when in essence I'm just going to bring them down here. Then I'm going to take the 2 and multiply 2 times 5, which is 10, 2 times 4, which is 8, plus 1, which is 9, so that I know $900 is for the adult tickets. Just a little background noise for you folks. And then the kids' tickets are going to be $15, and there's going to be 600 of those. So I'm going to try this one up here and do 600, but that 6 is going to be multiplied by $15. So I'm going to multiply it like that. I'm going to go ahead and bring down those 2 zeros. Go ahead and change the color so you can see 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 90. It's going to be $9,000 for the student tickets. This is for the student tickets. So then our question says, how much money will the school spend? Well, now we have to add together the 900 for the students and the 900 for the adults, and that will be $9,900 will be spent on tickets. Period. Highlight, and we're done. All right, guys. So now what I want you to do, with whatever time you have left, I want you to jump up here and start working on number 3. If you do A, B, C, well, A is already done for you, B, C, and D, and then check your answers with my book. And then I want you to jump up and take a look at number 1. All right, if you finish all that, then go ahead and start your homework. Thanks, folks.